Midweek Serie A coverage as Juventus try to narrow the gap to the Milan clubs. A 10-point gap. They do have a game in hand at the start of play. Score 10 points behind Inter, who lead the way at the moment. 15 games to play. Do you feel that is too big a gap, or is
there is Juventus, and that could be one area that the away team could certainly capitalise on?
Feels like a must-win week really for Juventus, doesn't it? Matches like this to keep their slim title hopes alive. Just one win in the last 5 matches in all competitions for Juventus, with several big names still absent through injury. Andrea scored 3 goals in the past week. His total of 19 makes him the top scorer. Híghlíghts Farias is in for the injured Ricardo Saponara, and there are starts too for Ricardo. Only the 4th time the two clubs have met. There's a man under a little bit of pressure at the moment, Andrea Pirlo. Shrill blow of the whistle from referee Sacchi, gets the match really well, having arrived on loan from Schalke this season and impressed all
about this team that's just been promoted. I think sometimes for their own fortune they do get
headed away by Mary Demiral, swung back into the Mineiro in Brazil, surging into the penalty area. Juventus venturing forward for the first time in the match. Wins have been away from home and pushing up to the edge of the... Plenty of blue shirts forward here, and that was almost squeezed in at the near post by Ricardo Marquinhos. Chiesa, nicely done. Kulusevski with an excellent turn. Bags of space for Chiesa. Clean through on goal. Sticks it in the back of the net and knows that the whistle was about to blow. But he still hit forward towards Dejan Kulusevski. The centre sliding in. It's McKennie, collected by Chiesa, who tries the shot. It's always going wide of the goal, but it was worth a crack.
Well, he'll pick up great positions on that right-hand side.
Back with Hіghlіghts, the Croatian under-21 international, near the bottom end of the table. They've got some defending to do here now as Frabotta sends it over. Turning away from Terzi, looks for an opening, tries to pick the cross. Híghlíghts Farias looks for the chance to shoot. He'll get the return, and the block is made there by Demiral. Kenny. Frabotta trying to play it into the penalty area. Looked too organised and looked to try and be enterprising as well, Spezia. So
when Juventus get the ball, there's not really too many options in front of them.
Referee's going to pull the game back for them. With the ball back, here's Ronaldo. Juventus threatening really for the first time in the match.
Spezia have been absolutely superb. I mean, they're the ones.
There's a real threat here about Spezia as they venture forward, and the deflection. Too much of him as Giassi tries to play the ball in, but are they going to concede one in the opening 45 here as the ball? He's still got it under pressure from Demiral, who has Marquinhos. Maggiore sends it in. McKennie towards Zola. Didn't come down quickly enough for comes Cristiano Ronaldo for the first time. Vignali makes the block. Over it comes once more, and the header from Demiral. This is Bentancur. Chiesa trying to sneak in beyond the far post. Path to goal blocked by Marquinhos. Kulusevski. Chiesa into the near post. Kulusevski, now Chiesa. Suddenly Juventus appear to have by Híghlíghts. Ronaldo into Kulusevski, looks to tee it up.
He strike the ball there the minute he takes the touch.
Only finds Danilo. Danilo's still going here. He'll fancy this. Kulusevski into Ronaldo, chance to tee it up. Smacking.
I don't think the goalkeeper got a touch on that. That will certainly tell you now he doesn't. Oh, he does. Tips it onto the post brilliantly. But he certainly has found it very, very hard to get into the game in those one-on-one chances.
Yeah. Chiesa's done really well to just whip that off. Chiesa rolling it in. Kulusevski, angle narrowing all the time. 0 at the Allianz Stadium.
Keeper, and then that one chance that Di Morel headed over the crossbar, which was a last-ditch challenge.
They will be expecting so much more from their team, won't they, surely?
Yeah, I mean, you look at...
Away we go in the second half, finally.
Vajoli.
Oh, and McKennie just...
Certainly proved there, but I mean, this was a chance that you can't afford to work as hard as you've done to create the opportunities you do. And then all of us...
For Spezia, it's played forward by Nahuel Estevez, and the flag has gone up. But on the front foot with Chiesa, starting to look threatening. He wants to happen here. Ronaldo in the penalty area. Puts it wide of the goal as the flag goes up. Ronaldo in the centre, arm in the air. He wants the ball, it goes his way. But for once, the header doesn't go in the direction of the goal. Collected by Marquit. Vignali, this is promising. Giassi, free kick. Conceded by Alexandro. Just falling out of reach there for the captain. Ronaldo, Kulusevski trying to force his way through, and he got plenty of the player there before sticking the ball in the net.
Well, he always looks busy.
Doesn't quite. Here's Rabiot. Morata nearby in the centre. Then Kulusevski whips it in. Provedel getting his gloves to it. The bounce fade. Bernardeschi. First touch for the substitute. The Juventus are all smiles. They had to wait a long time for that decision, but it was worth the wait. Alvaro Morata, with his first touch after coming off the bench, has broken the deadlock. The Juve players were certain that there was no offside there. This surely will tell us it was clearly a close call.
Oh, it's very, very close, isn't it? Bernardeschi up against
Hard box. Collected by Chiesa. Good save, and then hooked in, lashed in by Chiesa at the second attempt. 20 to go, it's 2-0, and it's looking good for Juventus tonight.
Well, they've just kept the pressure on from that first goal, but I have to say the two substitutes that Andrea Pirlo has made a massive, massive difference, because they've become now influential in this game. I thought Chiesa was Juventus' best player in the first half, and he's got himself a goal in the second. Bernardeschi now down the left-hand side.
And here comes Morata again, and it could get a little bit worse. Rabiot looking for Ronaldo, who looking for a route back into the match, and it takes a different stuck here because Cristiano Ronaldo is bursting through, and invariably doesn't miss opportunities like that. And with Spezia chasing a late route back into the match, gaps were left at the other end of the field, and Cristiano Ronaldo and Juventus have made them pay. Swift counter-attack.